Hey, we're recording.
He scared me.
No, that's the wrong button. Don't push the wrong button.
Just start key smashing.
Luckily, within a reasonable amount of time, I've actually gotten the set boosters and a collector booster box. But we're starting with the set booster box, leading up to something more fun. Not cut.
They made the Martian Machines box really, really difficult.
This is really tough plastic. They use some of that Phyrexene oil to make the plastic.
This is the cosplay of the prank. You've now been completed.
Oh god. LOL, get completed. Love how epic this art is, and they put it on like an uncommon.
Yeah, but it's real pretty, so I ain't that mad.
Like, this is art that belongs on like a saga or something, I feel.
Right. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how we do it here. BytesGames.com. Bytes-games.
Take a bite out of magic.
Take a bite out of the machine. Back first? Nah.
Hey.
Maybe this one. Sorry.
You might as well just grab one off the bottom. You're gonna keep doing that.
Shit, you're right. No, I'm kidding. Ooh, we got the new sword. First, see, I knew this pack was gonna be good. That's why I picked it.
You had a feeling.
Look at that. Well, that is a mythic, and that will get sleeved. Coming in hot.
on the plate.
The dinosaurs.
Oh, yeah.
What's important though is what it flips into.
Outrageous.
He's belligerent.
Ooh, he's a little angry. He's
4/3 trample, and whenever you cast a spell, it gets indestructible to end of turn. We got a normal basic land. Ew.
That is not an island. That is, in fact, the absence of an island.
It's down in the hole, actually.
Oh, no.
Iara, Widow of the Realm. Very solid card I played against in pre-release. Tap, sack another creature or artifact. She deals X damage to target opponent or battle, and you gain X life, where X is the sacrifice permanent's mana value. And then she transforms into Wifey. This is that's Urabrask's wife.
Oh.
I think. I don't know if Phyrexians get married, but they're as close to it as they would be.
It's romantic.
She's the queen.
Hey.
Yeah, so she's pretty cool. And she, brings stuff back from your graveyard.
Yeah.
We got a foil etched, which I didn't think you really saw in set boosters. That's cool. Zada Hedron Grinder. That's cool. Got the shark, baby.
Oh, I love it.
2/4, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, incubate X, where X is that spell's mana value. He's a... I don't know what that has to do with sharks, but hey.
They make other sharks.
They make other sharks. And then we have Finn. I almost said Thing the Fan Bearer.
Thing the Fan Bearer.
Finn the Fang Bearer. 1/3 Death Touch. Whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals combat damage to a player, that player gets 2 poison counters. Interesting.
Huh.
He's just a human warrior. Why is he doing poisons?
He's got
He got the fangs. And then we have Lutri the Spell Chaser, another one from Ikoria. We're just getting all these Ikorian dudes. Each non-land card in your starting deck has a different name. I mean, don't... Companion. Each non-land card in your starting deck has a different name.
Interesting.
But isn't that almost all Commander decks? Except for like a Relentless Rats deck or one of the Apostle decks. Like there's like very few decks I feel like you couldn't.
That's fine.
Did you see what his creature type was?
Elemental Otter. Yeah.
Elemental Otter. Yeah. There's a battlefield. If you cast a copy target instant or sorcery spell you control, you may choose new targets for the copy. Oh, he's a 3/2 with flash.
Sure.
Cool. Oh, yeah, we got a Sheoldred. Ooh, okay, so that's one of the multiversal Sheoldreds.
Yeah.
So that's the one back from New Phyrexia, if I'm not mistaken.
It has Swamp Walk.
It has Swamp Walk. 6/6 Swamp Walk. At the beginning of your upkeep, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, that player sacks a creature.
Oh, that's so good.
That's good.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that one a lot.
I'm very happy with that. Ooh. Got SRAM. He's a dwarf. I don't know how I feel about the creature in the... So this is the Kaladesh frame.
Yeah.
Which they used for, like, the Masterpiece artifacts back then. So seeing, like, normal creatures in it is kind of weird. When you cast an aura, equipment, or vehicle spell, draw a card. That's nice. Also, if you didn't see the mana value, based on the card frame, what color is the card?
Red.
See, I would think multicolored, because it's a gold frame.
Yeah,
that is white. It's a white card. Anyway. Atrax's fall, which isn't story. Yeah, so did you hear that part in the story, how they killed Atraxer? Did he say
it destroyed, like, the foundations of the city.
They just, like, they threw a building at her, essentially, yes.
I love that.
Yeah,
that's a great way to defeat
So destroy target artifact, battle, enchantment, or creature with flying. I wish it was instant speed, is the only way that card would really be better, but it's pretty good. Ichor drinker? Ew.
Ew, gross.
Trying to censor the art.
This is a
by shifting
one.
his
This trying to put it right in the middle of the screen.
Not for kids, guys. Not for kids. I mean, it does say 13 plus on the box, so I guess my stream should technically be 13 plus.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Use your discretion. We're not your mom.
That you know of.
Wait a minute. Sorry, you have to find out this way. We're cutting this bit. I can't keep that.
Oh, fuck. Anyways, what do we get? Simple. Flash enchant enters the battlefield. Each player mills 2 cards. Enchanted creature gets -X/-0, where X is the number of cards in its controller's graveyard. That's kind of cool.
I just said disturbing conversation. I was like, yeah, I bet.
Like about being our viewers' moms.
Can't do it. You keep bringing it up. I can't cut it out. Phyrexian Archivist.
Yeah, which apparently is a direct reprint of whatever Archivist it's based on, except it's now also Phyrexian. Same power and toughness abilities. Yeah.
Come on, Wizards.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I love that it has... I do have to go back to it for a second. I love that it has reach, so that it can reach the books high up on the shelf.
Okay, that's a little funny. That's a little goofy. Oh,
There he goes.
progress.
There he goes. He might be fine if you're trusting the cards.
I don't trust anything.
Yeah, so I will say something that kind of bothers me too, now that we've gone through a bunch of these. Every set before, the collector number at the bottom, which is very hard to see because it won't
Even
focus.
harder to see.
It doesn't say a number out of a number anymore at all.
It just says the number.
It just says the number.
That's,
Up to 4 digits, I might add.
that's the devil talking.
Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like people that used to like to collect like just the core set, like, can't anymore.
No,
And you kind of can, but it's not the same. Equipment.
Flitting gorilla.
Flitting. It's a furry rogue. It's not a gorilla.
Sure not.
Should have been a little gorilla with wings. And then we got Rashmi and Ragavan. So I finally pulled a Ragavan.
Oh, hey,
Hey, look at that. It's not the Ragavan I'm looking for.
It's certainly a Ragavan.
2/4 Elf Monkey. Whenever you cast your first spell during each of your turns, exile the top card of target opponent's library and create a treasure token.
Okay.
Then you may cast the exiled card without paying its mana cost, if it's a spell with mana value less than the number of artifacts you control. If you don't cast it this way, you may cast it this turn.
Interesting.
So if you don't cast it for free, you can still pay and cast it.
But yeah, if you do that enough and you build up enough tokens, it's not gonna fucking matter. You can just
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm about it.
Yeah, I like that. Glad to see another mythic. Glad to pull a Ragavan, even though it's not... You know the regular Ragavan is in here.
No, I didn't.
As a multiversal legend.
Nice.
Yeah. Oracle of Tragedy. Enters the battlefield or dies, choose one. Draw a card, then discard, or shuffle up to 4 target cards with mana value 3 or greater from your graveyard into your library.
I think she's a little late. Just saying.
What's the symbol mean in my water?
Said like 2 days after the invasion happened. it was blurry enough that it didn't see what that was.
Yeah, this is all intentional blurring, actually.
Yeah, it's just censoring.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, we're censoring.
Oh, Regatta.
Yeah, we were there. It was the... Oh, maybe not.
You were on Regatta.
4-4 prowess. Yeah. I remember. Back in the day. We had to walk up Regatta both ways.
In the snow?
In Kaldheim snow, as a matter of fact.
Oh, no.
Hey, speaking of censorship. Here's that story spotlight reprint of Negate.
So apparently Johnny does still have some messed up pyrexia and shit
Oh,
going on,
okay.
but it doesn't show
Yeah, that
it.
art's not great at showing it.
He's just like, what the
Bad
fuck?
job,
That...
Vico. Sorry, I can't read. Vico Menezes.
Listen, the Edel was just hitting a Johnny really hard.
But you know what? I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm sure Wizards gave you bad art direction on that one. Not your fault.
And the technique is great. You did fine, buddy.
But we're gonna start off with a pretty fun one here.
Ooh,
The invasion of Algrotha, which is where Homelands took place.
that
Fan favorites Joven and Chandler resided.
No, not Joven.
Invasion of Algrotha, when it enters battlefield, does 3 damage to any other target, and you gain 3 life. And then when it flips, it is Grandmother Sengir,
Yeah, here to
who
kick
is not a
ass.
vampire. I thought she was.
She's not. She's
a
just
3/3
a
human wizard.
That's so funny.
Whenever a
She's kicking
creature an
ass
opponent
anyway.
controlled dies, put a +1/+1 counter on her, and you gain a life. She does have a bat chariot, I would like to point out too.
That's
pretty great
baller.
art.
I love that.
Vico Menezes, you get points back for this one.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love that it's actually him again too. That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
common here.
This is
We
feeling
got...
Yes! The lad.
This is the new The Lad.
The new the lad.
The new The Lad. 4/4 first strike. When you cast an instant or sorcery spell, he deals 1 damage to target opponent and add red. And then for a red, exile him, and he comes back as the Great Work. 1 is deal 3 damage to target opponent and each creature they control.
Oh.
2 is create 3 treasure tokens. And 3 is until end of turn, you may cast instant sorcery spells from your graveyard. Or from any graveyard. Holy crap, okay. If a spell cast this way would be put into a graveyard, exile it instead. Then you bring him back.
I love that. I love that for...
Because he's kind of my guy.
W.
And I love that we got the showcase one. Xeric Strobe Knight.
Look at this dude running.
Sorry, the strobing. Flying Vigilance. Tap, create a 2/2 white and blue knight creature token with Vigilance. Activate only if you cast 2 more spells this turn. That's pretty decent.
Sure.
I had to quickly pan away from what this was. Some people probably recognized what it was.
Oh?
I've been waiting a long time for this.
I'll put a black box over it in.
Oh, it's not who I thought it was. Never mind. I thought it was Ragavan. I saw the R in the frame, and I was like, shit. Never mind. I got pranked. I got pranked. I don't care about a dwarf. Get out of here.
You dwarf, we were here to not see someone else.
I saw the R, and I immediately thought, oh, hey, this guy looks familiar.
Wow.
Look at him.
Have I seen him?
Oh wait, hold on. Now I'm all. Fuck.
You're all thrown
I'm so mad.
I'm so sorry.
We've got Goreclaw, Terror of Kalsisma.
I like that art.
Creature spells you cast with power 4 or greater cost 2 less to cast. When he attacks, each creature you control with power 4 or greater gets +1/+1 and gains trample until end of turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a bear.
He's a bear.
He's a good bear. He's not the best bear, but he's a damn good bear.
He's a reliable bear.
We will take a break after this box, too. So I need to stand and move around.
Real quick, put in the comments what your favorite thing about Goreclaw is.
Is it his name? Is it his art?
Is it the fact that he's apparently dependable?
He's dependable bear. It's fine.
No one noticed they were thinking about Goreclaw.
Yeah. Gotta think about Goreclaw more, guys. Beamtown Beat Stick. Bean Stick.
That's a whole different
Beef
thing.
Stick. It's just a Slim Jim.
It's something snap into a slim
But it's pretty good, actually. So 1 red, equipped creature gets +1/+0 and has Menace. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player or battle, create a treasure token.
Alright.
Yeah, not bad for a common. And that is it.
We did it.
We did it. I'm not going to forget to show my favorites this time. So
right.
I'm going to go get those. Okay.
Alright, this is it.
And we'll see you with the next box. Like, subscribe, those things that YouTube people always tell you to do.
And attack that like button with the force of 1,000 suns. Thank you for
like
watching.
It's a battle you're trying to flip.
Yes. Very good.
Okay, bye. Stop recording.
Bye.
Stop the recording.
Spoilers for March of the Machine.
Spoilers, Elish Norn.
fucking dies.
R.I.P. Elish Norn. And P is for pieces.